Hello and welcome back to Peregrin. I am Junior. So this should be the final episode of Peregrin. I am now starting Chapter 5. And I'm assuming that is the final monolith there. From what I understand, and from what I think I've gathered, is because I have lost my brother, or so I believe. I think he's probably right at the end. I have felt the same loss as the quote-unquote gods that I'm referring to all the time. So because of that, I believe that's what makes this person, whose name I can't remember, the one who's going to achieve the atonement. Well, this is gonna be quite a bitch. I wonder if I can... Nope, I cannot. Okay. So I'm going to be here. Easy enough. Oh, this is going to be an easy fight. Ah, simple. Easy as pie, if I were to say so myself. Investigation.
Abby surveys her surroundings.
Abby.
The vast outline of Dadar Mountain rises from the mists ahead.
I see. Okay. So, what you didn't see is when I was editing, that's when I noticed that I had missed an investigation point. And I seriously played through the entire game again, scouring high and low just to make sure I get all of them. I seem to have miscalculated how I wanted this to work out. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna return control back to that guy. And I'm gonna kill this guy. And because of that, I should be absolutely clear. Clear to kill the last guy on my own. Just like that. That's how we take out the Guardians. Also, I don't remember exactly what the power... Elohim! I remember what the power is called.
The plains ahead are riddled with ruin. List's remains have fallen here intensely.
Yes.
Deep within the unending fault lines, Abby spots the unmistakable glint of Oblian crystal.
I don't know what Oblian crystal looks like, but I do know how to gain control of that guy. It requires him. Oh, this is going to be a lot of back and forth for the nab toad. Go get the crystal. Go, nab toad, go! Yes, you slurp up that beautiful crystal. Because I need to go put it in a spot where it will be useful. It'll attract the goat out. There. I can't... No, I can't send them outside their area of influence, so... Not their area of influence, my area of influence. Are you just gonna ram into the side of it without effect? Not quite. Alright. Nope, I didn't mean to hit space yet. Wow, you actually survived getting hit there? Well, this should be relatively easy. Now all I gotta do is go around and slap this guy silly. Simple. So this must be the Oblivion Crystal. Maybe. I don't know. It's either an Oblivion Crystal or part of List's remains. Who, if we don't remember, is the fallen sibling of the gods. The one who wanted to save humanity or something like this. Alright, now I need the grub troll. Come on, Stompy boy. You gotta go over. I need you to carry some shit. I'm still so glad that they don't walk on me. Please go put that in front of the gun. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Hopefully I don't miss any sort of investigation site.
Reaching for her comms unit, Abby is surprised to find a strange object in her pack.
Do
A
go
small
on.
carving of a crooked tree. Its shape stirs the echo of a memory she can't quite grasp.
Ah, she's... Because that's the thing about the place that this is called. It may steal your memories.
She tweaks the dials on her comms unit, waiting for a response from the Enclave.
And in order to keep yourself sane, you need a single memory to remind yourself of things. If I am going to put this correctly, the tree carving is from the tree in the beginning of the game.
Tell me of your progress, Abby.
I will, Amitai.
This wasteland is a lesson. We must show the gods that we understand.
Your voice is fervent. I sense epiphany within.
There is Oblivion in these craters. God remains, forged from fallen List. I will take some to the summit.
Your words outpace my faculties.
That's because you're old, Amitai.
We must show that we accept what those before would not. That Oblivion, eternity, belongs to the gods.
I see now. Oblivion stalked your every step. But epiphany comes from turning to face what pushes at our backs. Hurry. Gather your peace offering. Lay it at the feet of those who rage against us.
Are we the machine?
The comm stream is suspended. Abby ascends the steepening slope ahead.
That was a bad joke and I should apologize for it. But I'm not gonna! Ah, yes, I see. So, is this another one of those random puzzles? Because apparently, that very first puzzle like this that I solved is randomized every time. That's why they call that achievement lucky, for activating it all correctly the first time. Pure luck! Pure luck number 1 was the first one. And now apparently I've got pure luck number 2. I know what I must do. Okay, fine. I guess there will work. I'm gonna grab him. He's gonna hit that. That's gonna go over enough for them. Whoops. I think he just ran into me, honestly. He's gonna push that over. I'll be able to activate the nab toad. Aha. And I was gonna say, now I gotta go back and get the grub troll, but he's coming over on his own. Also. If anyone is very interested, or remotely interested, in achievement hunting, in the Foundry, I may or may not have found a combination that works to get you across in...
Abby's pulse quickens as her scanner alerts her to another of Isaac's phantom signals.
I bet they're not phantom signals.
I've lost almost everything. Only what is most painful persists. Saying goodbye to her. I couldn't do it. Better to leave believing it wasn't forever. It was the only way.
Oh, Isaac.
The recording's end thrusts Abby back to the present, back to the hells of the Divide, where Isaac is no more than an echo from a world beyond her reach.
Right, so if you want to know the combination to get through the Foundry in one fell swoop, well, actually, I think it's called par. You hit the left terminal. In fact, instead, nope, it's going to take too long to find it again to record it. Left terminal, go onto the thing, have your toad hit the left terminal and then the center terminal, move on to the next, have the toad hit the center, the left, the center, move on to the next one, have the right terminal and then the left terminal, move to the next, hit the center terminal, the right terminal, and finish the puzzle. I solved that on my own. In fact, I've got my code here written on the back of a lottery ticket that did not win. Why have I done this thing? I know why I've done this thing. Because that'll go up. Oh, apparently I'm in the terminal. Ooh, So I want you over here for some reason. Or not some reason. So I'm gonna hit the terminal. I said hit the terminal. Am I not allowed to hit the terminal right now? Oh, wait. I got this. Why is there... Was that an investigation spot, or was it just... No, that's just a point to put the thing. Now I need to get the grub troll into this area. So he goes over to the other crystal. should be moving over because it's... Yeah! Because it was closer than the one in the last screen. Alright, now let's go activate the next Elohim thingamajig. The totem. Nothing over here to investigate? No. I know how to solve this one. I'll need you. Take this crystal back. Put it on the far one. Now you, sir, I need you to hold on for a moment. Grab this. We're gonna find out what these buttons are for. Because they most definitely do a thing. You're gonna put one there. You're gonna stand on the other. There we go. Alright, so that's up there now. Not quite sure I follow. Too late, I am dead. Okay. Ah, good. The thing is still up. I know what's going on. I need to hit the shield enemy, the range enemy, use the little guy to damage the big guy, and then I can kill the big guy on my own. Still don't understand the point of that. Maybe it was just a necessity. It was a necessity. Okay. Here I thought I was being smart. Obviously that's not how this works.
Some items lie scattered across the small clearing. Abby notices Isaac's satchel among them.
Uh-oh. I find the black box, but I still am going to find Isaac.
Again, she thinks of his leaving. Her gaze had tracked his shrinking silhouette as it slipped over the horizon. She finds his comms unit on a nearby rock. It contains one final log.
My breath thins by the hour. Eyelids grow heavy. In the darkness, I still imagine it. A home world restored. Abby is there. But perhaps not all wounds can be healed. God's fury teaches us what only the foolish forget. Some things not even a lifetime of searching can bring back.
The fierce winds drown out her quiet sobs. Abby checks the other contents of Isaac's satchel. Inside are 3 large Oblian fragments, their edges aligned to form a rough orb. Abby gathers them into her pack and continues climbing.
Okay. I still think I'm gonna find Isaac alive. Somehow. Alright. It looks like I need my nab toad. because I need this. So that I can pull my... or not my, but that other ram into the area of influence for the Elohim. Also, if he can reach it, do that right now so that I'll be ready for when I have him come through. Because he's just gonna stand there and I can walk across that way. There you are. Go, go, go. Stomp away, Mr. Stompy. Hopefully you can get through. There we go. Now he should be moving on his own. Over to the right spot, that is. No investigations. Alright. Continue. There we go. Alright, this should be the last monolith.
Abby's steps crunch on the gritstone as she approaches the solemn slab. Her eyes scan across its ridged lettering.
Those shattered souls which endured continued to search for hope. They huddled and shivered in makeshift shelters, waiting for one who would traverse a world torn asunder.
That's me.
But the God War's ruin proved too harsh an arena for many. Years passed, until the arrival of one who could cross this landscape of loss and gather shattered fragments into a new whole.
Man, if that isn't a giveaway for having the satchel and the orb, I don't know what is.
Abby's eye falls on the splintered shards of crystal she found in Isaac's satchel.
Okay, I'm gonna fault the game there. That was not... I'm sorry. Why did that happen? Again? Why has this happened on multiple games? Game, you're... Something's breaking. But game, you're not being clever.
Their edges align to form something bigger. A peace offering. A token of atonement. She continues towards the summit.
Not gonna say not... Actually, I am gonna say it's not super clever. And you're not leaving very much to the imagination.
The air grows thinner as she climbs. No breath is long or deep enough to satisfy Abby's lungs. The divide takes its toll, loosening the anchors inside. Her mind pulls feebly against it. For a second, the winds part the summit's cloud curtain. A monolith rises from the ridged peak ahead. Only the Guardian's tortured screams pierce the wind's unending roar.
Ah, comforting. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and climb up to the top of the... How the hell? Okay, so obviously I have to come back to this spot. I need the ram for reasons.
The path ahead climbs to the heavens. Abby cranes her neck upwards. Two giant suns cast a duel of light and shadow across the summit's swirling clouds.
I was gonna say this ain't Earth, but I have a feeling that is simply the gods. I don't see a spot where this could be put. We're gonna give this a try. Something I'll highlight if I can put it somewhere. Now I can access the ram. Yeah. No. No, just keep going that way. And now try and hit the bridge. I don't know why it decided it had to hit the anchor there, but more power to it. All right, go to your crystal. But you can hit the thing. That is not a very large window. I'm gonna have to move the grub troll into a very, 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 very strategic location. Location. I know how words work. I'm like a goddamn wordsmith. Oh, crap. Oh, just barely cleared. Let's see. I hope I'm safe there. It's not easy to tell, but I think I am. Alright, you're going to be in a strategic location, or something like that. Oh, you know what? I should actually have him grab the other doohickey. You know, the other doohickey, the large stone across the bridge where I got him. One of these stones down here. What is this one? Okay. I still wish double-clicking made things run faster. Or run. Alright, so just put that there for now. And go to your rock. Let's see, so I assume... Yeah, he's gonna hit this off. It'll allow me to get over there, activate this, use that to get him to stand on one of these. And then I have the rock go on another one. I'm figuring this out. Beautiful. So take that, put that there. Now I'm gonna go over there just so I'm close to where I have to go, or I assume I have to go. You're gonna take your rock, my friend, and put the rock on that platform. I'm gonna guide you down here and then let you go. Now he should stand on that. That should lift that. And hey presto. Moving forward. Amitai.
So many trials, and yet courage unfailing.
Well, if you were, not so cryptic, I'd understand.
I am close, Amitai. The summit nears.
All around you is darkness. But still, what remains of your failing mind swipes at salvation.
You're the one telling me that your faculties can't keep up with my words.
Perhaps you may yet succeed.
Well, I'm the main character, so of course I will.
Abby returns the comms unit to her satchel. Only a few paces lie between her and the cloudy summit.
Now, by a few paces, do you mean a couple of screens? I need the RAM. Nope, not yet. But I do need the RAM. RAM's gonna hit a thing. Specifically that thing. That didn't help at all. Oh. Hello, terminal. I get it now. Again, with these things that I thought did one thing turned out to be another, and apparently I had to do that. And this is gonna lift that. I can see the way this line goes. Nope, grab that, you dink. This line goes around and lifts that. I figured that one out with my brain hole. I'll need this for something. Ah! Yes, of course.
Abby's shallow breath quickens as she looks for a way to progress. Within her mind, the dark floods rise further still. Visions flicker in the darkness against the tide's steady swell.
Okay. So she's losing her goddamn mind. I know what I need to do, but it's going to be a little convoluted and take a moment. See, I need to recover my grub troll. I'm gonna need to bring... Apparently that's deadly. Okay, I was wrong. Uh-huh. Am I heavy enough to activate the thing? Negative. Okay, there's nothing over there. Oh, I see you. I need my nab toad to do a thing. First off, seems how you're here. Can I drop this down here somewhere? Maybe in the next area? Oh, wait, no. Even better. Oh, I can't reach it from there. But I think I'm onto something here. Not enough to see. There you are. Ah, good. Okay. Shit. I don't really need you to come over here for any reason. Ah, final channel. I think that means I've got all the totems. Alright. Nabtoad. No, wait. Grab that one. Put it up here. Actually, put it right there. Now, Grub Troll. Because this way is going to take a little longer to traverse, we're going to go down and grab the rock from down here first. If I really wanted to, I could come over and grab this rock. Because now I definitely do not need to go, or I don't need this area open. Yeah, this is opening this door up here. See that? I figured it out with my brain hole. Open. Now, hopefully this all records correctly.
Signal. The source is unfamiliar to Abby. Accepting it, she is startled by a strange voice.
I only wanted to keep you close. Forgive me.
Father?
Who?
No, it cannot be. Listen to my voice, Abby.
I can't recall anything.
Ah, so I have forgotten my father.
Look in your pack. There is a kernel, a seed. I put it there for this moment.
See? It's the carving of that tree in the very beginning.
The panic in the stranger's voice scares her. Confused, she searches her pack for that of which he speaks. Her hand fumbles upon the tree carving she found earlier. As she studies it, the shadows that had settled within her mind begin to lift. Images slowly return. She remembers a place that felt safe, a home.
It's working.
It worked for now, my child, but you cannot deny the gods their toll forever. You near a place from which you may not return. It is what I have always feared most.
I'll fight it a little longer.
Abby resumes her march. In her palm, she holds tightly the memento from her father.
Yeah.
The trinket is now her only anchor to what is most precious inside. She glances at it repeatedly as she walks.
Yeah. We're probably going to lose our mind, but we're going to save the world. The Divide, which is what I have been reminded that it's called. Oh no, this actually might be two suns. Not Earth! We're not in Earth, guys.
This monolith is different. No words adorn the solemn slab. And yet, like the others, the form is similarly incomplete. At its center is a circular hollow.
None of those three circular hollows are in the center.
Running her hand across the cold stone, Abby finally understands. This is the wound she must repair.
The toll has taken almost everything from me. All that remains is a plea, a gesture of atonement.
The slab before her is an altar, expectant of her offering. She joins together the shattered pieces of List's fallen god remains from Isaac's pack. Squinting into the blinding light of the cloudless summit, Abby places her offering upon the altar.
I am here to beg vengeful gods to restore this ravaged land back to life.
Suddenly, the core of the Oblian orb swirls. Word by word, a script emerges upon the monolith's surface, as if from within the rock itself. Abby trembles as she reads the emerging text.
The vengeful rage of the gods finally exhausts its purpose. Their condition is met. The humans acquiesce to the god law they had tried to evade. The Oblian, eternity, belongs not to them. The atonement is a promise not to run, but to face that which pushes at their backs. That precious epiphany, lost for so long, has been refound. The gods are satisfied. Those who master the lesson of loss can be trusted with that which is precious.
She pauses for a second, her feverish mind reeling from the monolith's words. With a deep breath, she continues.
But the gods do not restore the world which has been lost. They decide that now the humans shall make their own world. Only then would they understand its true value. The Guardians fall back, and the toll upon their humans' faculties is lifted. The ruin is theirs to make home again.
Ah. So the gods aren't going to restore it. They're going to force us to restore it, to teach us our ultimate lessons.
The script
Clever.
momentarily appears complete. Suddenly, a few final lines emerge.
The gods decide that she, who delivered the atonement, will live on as a reminder. What she has given will never be returned. When reunited with those left behind, she will know neither their faces nor their names. For the remainder of her days, she will clutch a small wooden object in her palm, knowing only that it had saved her once. It would not do so again.
Not all that passes leaves its secrets waiting to be discovered inside a black box. But if those who yielded these ruins had done so, what would we have found inside? Oblion, the last undiscovered element, was finally isolated in 2191. As had been predicted, it possessed unique properties. Not only could it arrest cell decay in most living organisms, raising the prospect of limitless lifespans, in some, it also enhanced the neural networks for empathetic interaction with other living creatures, giving basic telekinetic control over simple animals. Uriah Joyce, upon its discovery, famously remarked, "Only Oblion separated mankind from the gods, until now." But the planet's reserve was finite, just enough to sow the seeds of ruin. The search for more turned to the heavens. The planet's shielding moon, List, contained further reserves. Competition turned to conflict. The extraction effort, known as the Lazarus Project, was a catastrophe. Blasting triggered a chain reaction, fissuring the moon into millions of fragments. List's shattered remains were pulled in by the human planet's gravity, causing an apocalyptic bombardment. List's position was the cosmic accident that offered the humans their chance of life. Without it, they were directly exposed to their galaxy's twin suns, Or and Odd, forces far beyond their control. Solar radiation ravaged their minds, taking all knowledge and memory from them. The Guardians, a fierce species existing on List for millennia, also lost their home. Revenge was their only solace. Only a few primitive human collectives endured, taking shelter in deep cave formations known as the Enclaves. In the end, no living thing breaks free from the silent black hole pull of death's nothingness. From a life's first second, its event horizon already lies behind it. The Oblivion was the universe's most dangerous gift, a false mirage of escape from the sorrows of loss. The epitaph of a civilization cannot easily be contained in a few short words. Shortly before his death, Uriah Joyce remarked, "Forgetting the pain of loss, we lost sight of what is most precious. Those who follow us will have to relearn the lesson."
Okay. So, I see. I have no idea what any of that is supposed to mean, but I do know that it was all scientific, kind of, and not necessarily magic, which is, I don't know. Oh, this is, that was, I really don't know how I feel about the way this just ended. It didn't, no, that whole explanation about the logs, that literally just straight up said that no matter what happens, the humans are condemned to death because List, their moon, was protecting from their two suns, or what they thought were the gods. So it's literally radiation poisoning forever, because List was somehow guarding the planet from the radiation, and the Guardians simply came from the moon, and we caused the List to explode? Okay. My head hurts trying to understand this. So what was causing the... What? I'm confused. If any of you can figure it out, please let me know. Also, Spring Bonnie, I know you wanted a shout out, but I seem to have not grabbed a link for your site, or your channel, I should say. So do me a favor and comment below something, anything, just so I know I have the right channel. I only know you by name, but there's so many other Spring Bonnies. Anyway, I want to thank you for giving me your time of day so I can throw it out the window over there. And if you liked this video for some reason, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? What's the worst that could happen? Anyways, thank you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Hey guys, once again thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me try, and ultimately fail to complete Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, look over to the left. And if you want to see the video that YouTube thinks you would like, look over to the right. What even happened to Isaac? He was lost, but not necessarily dead?